We are entering a new age, the age of the Neo Bimbo. Bimbo is a contraction of the Italian word bambino, referring to a male baby. The modern bimbo trope in media refers to a character who is perceived as dumb and shallow with strong hints of sexuality. It became a derogatory term used to dismiss bimbo-adjacent bodies and personalities as just catering towards the male fantasy, instead of being like real people. Similar tropes include the mean girl, girly girl, and dumb blonde, but the bimbo is particularly sexualized. Marilyn Monroe helped develop the bimbo trope heavily in the 1950s with films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, with her blonde bombshell aesthetic.
But I'm not just generally happy. If I'm generally anything, I guess I'm generally miserable. I don't know.
The most recognizable bimbos in modern cinema include the ranks of Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, with her shameless affinity for materialism, but still a work ethic that got her into Harvard Law School while remaining ditzy. The trope is explored further in films like House Bunny, Mean Girls, and a personal childhood favorite of mine, Clueless, where Cher Horowitz uses her paradoxical, charming wit and innocence while still being a privileged brat. As for a more contemporary bimbo manifestation, Instagram influencers the Claremont twins employ a sort of body modification maximization to not even appeal to realness, but really double down on their real-life brat doll persona, and I find it endearing. Other influential modern bimbos include Amber Rose, Pamela Anderson.
I want to clear something about Pamela Anderson. She is not just a bimbo who has sex with rock stars. She also has sex with big, huge movie producers who tell us they're going to put her in their movies and then they don't.
And Anna Nicole Smith, rest in peace. In 2020, a reclamation of the bimbo began, particularly on TikTok, and it wasn't just for cis white blonde women either.
Bimbofication, the expertly cultivated transformation into a delicate, glittery, yet frivolous version of one's former countenance. The bimbo is not only blissfully ignorant and spacey, but exists at the aesthetic intersection of tackiness and luxury. To be a bimbo, one must let go of their former earthly possessions and relationships to adopt a gaudy yet lonely lifestyle. After all, it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top.
The Neo Bimbo enacts a broader rejection of the elitism that says who must adopt certain looks and mannerisms to seem more valuable or have any marketable skills. Not dumb, but ditzy. Still catering to the male gaze, but with full ironic intention. But let's talk about me. My bimbofication began when I was drawn to the bimbo mentality. Bimbos were all about self-assurance and confidence and your body, your hair, your fashion, and I'm all about faking it until you make it. Also, I was just tired of dressing like a boy. This is a real before and after of my nails before my bimbofication. I kind of started to view femininity as a superpower and as a way to assert dominance in my life, and I think it genuinely helped my mental state. If I'm gonna be a pussy with legs, I might as well own it. Like, I bleached my hair and started wearing skirts whenever it hit 60 degrees. For a deeper look into my bimbofication process, I asked a couple of my friends about their observations.
I mostly started noticing your gradual bimbofication after we started living together.
I think I started noticing your bimbo tendencies once you broke up with your boyfriend, because I think he did the initial domestication of Grace, but I think once you broke up with him, you took it into your own hands and furthered your path to bimboism.
I feel like you dress a lot more gender neutral and a lot more like fluidly, and so I think mostly just noticed that you like have embraced girly stuff more, traditionally girly shit.
Much more emotive, like and expressive, vocally.
I noticed you vocalizing more, basically just your thoughts, your desires, your interests, not really caring about other people's inputs, more just like wanting to express yourself.
You already had a reason like your inner domesticity, but then you were like, I'm hot. Bimbo.
Definitely, I think having ADHD, if I had to guess, because it's a logical endpoint to being a female with ADHD, because it's like, I feel like it's when you're younger, it's a stereotype that's like pushed, that's probably like pushed on you.
I like seeing ditzy, stupid girls because it's fun, and I think it makes me be a ditzy, stupid girl as well.
Acting more bimbo-like more often has kind of inspired me to embrace, or not necessarily embrace yet, but more so just not reject people labeling things that I do as like dumb, because like, I don't know, at this point I have more self-assurance anyway, so it's just adds more to I don't know, comedic situations if I just let people think that I'm doing something stupid. A lot of people in the world that we live in modernity, just don't feel like any sense of like control over their surroundings. So it's easier to embrace a position where you are like embrace a position that is inherently powerless rather than and derive power from that position rather than try to derive power from like the position of just an actual like working class person or student.
Any final takes, shout outs?
Shout out Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Anna Nicole Smith.
I'm here in public to get I decided to get the public's opinion on what a real bimbo is. So, here we are. Yeah. Would you ever date a bimbo?
I did.
You did? How was that experience? I think bimbos get like a bad rep. Yeah.
I think it's because of men.
Precisely.
It's literally all because of men.
I'm in the park here to ask some skaters what they think. Let's see what's up.
A dumb, sexy woman.
Yeah.
I feel like that opens the door for a lot of options, so maybe.
It's true.
Yeah.
How do you consider yourself a himbo?
A himbo. To an extent. Yeah, to an extent. When it's dumb, sexy guy, so I'd be like a dumb, sexy guy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you think you can see that?
Can you show us a trick?
A trick?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Do y'all know what a bimbo is?
I mean, like loosely, I know,
have like an image of what a bimbo is.
What is that image? Like, what is a bimbo?
Would be like a blonde girl, really small waist, big tits. But I'm gonna be honest, like,
I don't really hear that word a lot. I would associate it with.
I would tell like
MILF, maybe.
No,
Yeah, that's what
I would not associate.
But I don't know
it
why.
with
That's like it's a dated. I think that's like the term.
Yeah,
it feels like
it's
a
definitely
dated
trope.
In like the
It is
yeah.
definitely has a
It's
derogatory.
dated for like a ballet.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's kind of
No,
Yeah,
but
like
it's
her-
like, but it's like, I don't know if it's I feel like I'm trying to. We've had a couple drinks before this.
That's what's up.
And so I'm trying to find the word to describe, or the words to describe what I'm thinking. But any woman could be a bimbo. You know what I mean? So it's like.
It's like subjective. It's like
it's more of a persona.
It's exactly. It's a persona, and like. I definitely know fucking girls that try and fit that persona that are smart and they're doing it for a reason.
Bimbofication is a generational signifier used by Gen Z to challenge other generations and alienate them for what their established views of what sexiness is. This trend in aesthetics reflects how the entire Gen Z cultural experience is built on sand, None of our cultural experiences or identities have any staying power because everything moves so fucking fast. Modern bimbofication is manifesting itself as a reclamation of all things girly and feminine, for better or for worse. Neo Bimbos utilize politics as sexual pathology, and vice versa. Is being a bimbo a revolutionary statement on anti-capitalist feminism? It's kind of hard to give radical leftist statements advocating for the working class wearing $600 Louboutins. They serve as a study into how Gen Z uses post-ironic aesthetics to claim a sense of identity online. Growing up in the world's most homogenized culture so far has made switching between subcultures so fast and meaningless without having to engage on any real critical level. But it can still be fun.